The Vodacom Next Level competition will offer 5 talented hopefuls a chance to be mentored by 5 of the country's biggest music giants in a 10-week masterclass. They will be taught the ins and outs of the industry, the hard lessons and the challenges that as they take their talent to the next level. Now, the winner will walk away with 1 million rand in cash. And for more, Deidre Lodwig, the marketing manager for Vodacom NXT, joins us now in studio. A very good morning to you, Deidre. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
I'm very curious, how does the competition work? I know that 5 contestants will be mentored on how to master their craft. Do share more on this.
Absolutely. So the competition part of the campaign is essentially finished. In the beginning of the year, we ran a call to entry campaign where, you know, everybody in South Africa had the opportunity, or at least everybody under the age of 25, had the opportunity to upload a video showcasing their talent. We had over 700 entries during a period of about 3 weeks. We sat in boardrooms, we watched every single one of them, you know, and came up with the top 20. The top 20 were then called into Joburg from all around the country, and they had to do live auditions and interviews, and from there we selected the top 5. So the TV show that will start airing on Wednesday next week really showcases the journey that these 5 then go on. As you said, it's a 10-week masterclass, and during that 10-week period, they're mentored by the giants. They taught a whole lot of different aspects from the music industry, and the whole show is really aimed at giving them the tools, giving them the knowledge that they need to really make it in the music industry.
And in the end, what is it that you hope to achieve?
Well, Vodacom Next Level as a whole is about empowering young people and helping them to realize their dreams. You know, using the power of the internet or the power of technology, you know, we aim to support young people you know, to take their talents to the next level. And when we say that, what we mean is we know that they might not really make it to, you know, be the big stars, or maybe they will, but we want to give them that opportunity at least. We want to give them the platform, and what they do with it from that point on is really up to them.
Let's talk about the mentors. What is it about them that make them fit to take the artists to the next level?
There are 2 reasons that we chose the mentors. The first is that we wanted people who are obviously veterans in the industry, people who really understand, you know, who have been through the mill, and who also have businesses outside of just music. Each one of our mentors have something going on the side, whether it's property in the case of Euphonic, or jewelry in the case of DJ Zintle, etc. Everybody understands the music industry really, really well because they've been doing it for such a long time, but they've also learned how to use that knowledge to expand their empires, if I may say. And that's some of the insights, some of the knowledge that they are able to now pass on to our young ones.
Are you also looking into expanding to other talents such as dance, for instance?
We would love to do that. So last year we started with the soccer campaign. I'm sure you're aware of that. Where we helped, and there's now 32 kids at Tux who are really doing amazingly well on their way to becoming the next Bafana Bafana or Banyana stars.
Fantastic stuff.
This year was music. We definitely want to go into dance. We want to go into fashion, into art, design, etc. And those will be in the years that follow.
So music being the focus, is that the only talent that you are pushing?
For now, I mean, music is such a broad industry, you know, whether you're actually producing music or whether you're working behind the scenes as a sound engineer or a stylist or a music video producer, etc. I think that's why we chose music as a theme for this year, because there's so many different aspects of it. And even throughout the show, whilst we're focusing on these artists or, you know, hopefuls that want to make music, in between, you learn a whole lot more about what happens behind the scenes. And so I'm sure there'll be really good golden nuggets for those who maybe don't want to produce, but are interested in some aspect of the music industry.
And the mentors, Deidre, they come from different genres of music. So are they paired with the artists according to the same genre of music?
It's a very good question. I'm very glad you asked it. I think that's what makes this show so different. And the answer is no.
Is it?
Every week, the contestants have an opportunity to work with a different mentor. And the reason for that is because we really wanted to give them the full extent of the music industry. So you'll find that somebody on the show who starts off as a R&B artist ends up as a house artist because he's really like found his niche. Understanding that we're taking kids who have very limited experience in the music industry but are extremely talented. And as they go through the show and through this 10-week journey, they actually begin to find themselves within the industry. One of our contestants, Theo, started off as an all-rounder. Like, he plays every instrument, he can sing, he can rap, he can do just about anything.
Okay.
And during the show, we learned that he's actually a music producer. That is his niche. And, you know, taking that forward now, he's probably going to go on to work with Danny Kaye on his next album. There's a whole host of opportunities that's opening up for him already from that perspective. So that's what the show is about. It's about taking talent, understanding that talent is only 10% of it. The rest is hard work, it's knowledge, and it's everything that you put into it. And, you know, growing each of these contestants into real artists so that they can find their niche and find their place in the industry.
And who are these mentors?
The mentors are DJ Zintle, Euphonic, Big Nuz, Danny Kaye, and of course Ricky Rick.
Star-studded mentor.
Yeah,
now,
absolutely.
apart from the 1 million rand prize, what else do they benefit?
I just have to correct you on that one. It's not a 1 million rand cash prize.
Okay.
It's a 1 million worth
of prizes.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we really wanted to do with the show is, you know, like a lot of other shows give people recording contracts and they sign them up to a specific, you know, company
record
label, etc. What we wanted to do with the show was really empower the youngsters. So what we're handing over to them at the end of this process is their IP in its totality. They have complete control over what happens with their career going forward, which is something that no other show does at this point. The prize is made up of cash. It's you know, there's a car worth 300,000 rand. There's obviously shopping and all the things that the young guys like, but there's also a publicity of value. 250,000 rand worth of publicity and PR support. There's studio sessions, there's music video recordings, and there's legal advice. So they get access to an entertainment lawyer who can then also help them make the right decisions going forward. And that's when we say Vodacom Next Level is about empowering, helping and supporting our young people to really grow in the industry and make it out there. That's what we're talking about.
Gosh, Deidre, I got to give you two guys big ups to Vodacom. This is a brilliant initiative. Thank you so much for chatting to us this morning.
Thank you.
That was Deidre Lodwig, the marketing manager for Vodacom, sharing more on the all-new Vodacom Next Level Music Talent Search. All right, let's take a short break. We'll be right back.